What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Blozo Brisko, baby. To my new subs, welcome. To my OG subs, my notification squad, and my 360p players, welcome back, baby. So, man, today we want to talk about the infamous, the dreaded skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty World War II. Now, I got a special guest here with me today to help me with this commentary. And y'all all know him. I mean, he really doesn't need an introduction. But I got my cousin here with me, Blozo Brisko. Blozo, say hi to the people, man. Wagwan, man. It is I, Blozo Brisko, and I am back on the YouTube channel, man. Now, I gotta tell you, I've not played Call of Duty World War II since the beta, so I'm not really sure what we are going to be talking about today with this skill-based matchmaking. It's skill-based. Skill, not skiller. Skill. Skiller don't really matter. I really want to know what the hell is skill-based matchmaking anyway, Blizo. Alright, so this is basically how skill-based matchmaking works, Blozo. Basically, 99.9% of shooter games that you play in 2017 have some sort of skill-based matchmaking in it. And now, I don't know exactly how it works in Call of Duty, but I can tell you in Battlefield, you're talking about the game with the Wookiee and the damn Stormtroopers and all of them? No. That's Battlefront. That's Star Wars Battlefront. I'm talking about Battlefield. It's two different games. Battlefield, Battlefront, Battle Goat, doesn't really matter. Just go ahead with your commentary, man. All right, anyway, so basically on Battlefield, you have what's called a skill score. Last time I checked, my skill score was like 226 in Battlefield, which is horrible. But the way they come up with that skill score is they take your KD, your score per minute, and your accuracy with certain weapons and pieces of equipment like tanks and helicopters and stuff like that. And they come up with some sort of an average, and it gives you a skill score. And every time you go into a lobby in Battlefield, they tell you straight up, we're matching you based on your skill. It says that. I mean, pretty much just like a disclaimer, like, hello, this game has skill-based matchmaking in it. That game has it. Overwatch has it. Destiny has it. So to me, I don't understand why Call of Duty community is so oblivious and feels like skill-based matchmaking is not in this game. Okay, so let me get this straight, man. So you trying to tell me that if I go and play Call of Duty World War II right now, not having any experience in that game, I'm gonna play against people with no experience, man? Is that what you're telling me? That's exactly what I'm telling you. You're gonna play against people with no skill, no experience, and then probably after you've played for maybe an hour or two, you'll probably acquire some sort of behind-the-scenes skill score, and then they'll start matching you based off of that. That's exactly what I'm saying. But Blizo, I don't understand. How do you know, man? How do you know that this game has skill-based matchmaking in it, man? Did the developer Sledgehammer Gaming or Activision or what is the man name? Michael Condrey? Did they tell you that they got skill-based matchmaking in the game? Well, no. I mean, they have not come out flat out and said that skill-based matchmaking is in this game. But it just doesn't feel like it's not in the game is what I'm trying to say. Well, explain to me. I don't understand. What you mean it doesn't feel like it's not in the game, man? Tell me, I mean, what is going on in these lobbies, man? When you're going in these lobbies, I mean, does it feel like you're playing against killer goats? Or, I mean, Blozo, there's no goats in this game. It's just people. All right, it's set in World War II. They're overseas. There's no goats. There's a couple barns, though. There's a couple of barns, but ain't no goats. Man, how you gonna have a Call of Duty game with no goats, man? I don't understand, man. All right. Anyways, we getting off topic here. We'll talk about goats later. Now, the reason why I say it feels different is because whenever I go into a lobby in Call of Duty, it's so competitive. It's super competitive. It feels like I'm playing a competitive game mode. When Call of Duty is known for three things. There's three reasons why people play Call of Duty. Number one is kill streaks, or excuse me, they're called score streaks now. So number one is score streaks. Number two is the simplicity. Call of Duty is not a difficult game to play or to learn how to play. And I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody who feels like they're MLG because they have the 2 KD in Call of Duty. But Call of Duty is not a difficult game to be good at. I mean, you point and shoot. You shoot first. Most cases, if the connection is on your side, you're going to get the kill first. It don't matter where you shoot them at. Head, foot, arm, backpack, don't fucking matter. Wait a minute, man. You telling me you can shoot someone in their backpack and they'll die? Yeah, unfortunately, yes, you can. But that's a story for another day. We talk about that another day. But so basically, the second element, the third element is, I already was talking about the first two elements being the simplicity and the kill streaks or the score streaks. The third element is the casualness. Call of Duty has always been known as an arcade casual shooter. Well, with skill-based matchmaking, you have basically removed that element from Call of Duty. It's no longer a casual shooter. Every time you go into a lobby, you sitting on the edge of your seat, man. Okay, so tell me this, man. Okay, if this so-called skill-based matchmaking is in the game and you're telling me that it's in there and you experienced it, I don't understand. Why do you have a positive KD in the game, man? Well, I mean, that's a pretty... The easy answer to that question is, I mean, shit happens. You know, you can put a whole bunch of people of the similar skill level into a lobby. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna break even every time. You're gonna have good matches. You're gonna have bad matches. I mean, sometimes the connection might be on your side. Sometimes it might not. Sometimes your teammates might gel together well, and sometimes they don't. It's just the luck of the draw. You know, sometimes you might get on a team and y'all work well together and everybody's pushing up and you have a really good game. And then sometimes you might get into a lobby with, you know, a bunch of people who could care less and they're not pushing up, and they're, you know, you got 3 people sniping, one standing in the back of the map doing circles, shooting up in the air, reverse boosting, and you got one other guy that's pushing up with you. But the whole other team's playing aggressive. So maybe you might have a bad game. I mean, it just is a lot of factors that go into determining how well you do in a match. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that doesn't help, in my opinion, is skill-based matchmaking. Okay, so tell me. Okay, I see what you're saying, man. I understand what you're saying. It makes the game really, really competitive and what's not, man. But tell me, I don't understand. I mean, what's so bad about that? What is so bad about that, and why is it bad for the Call of Duty community, man? Well, the Call of Duty is, first of all, like I said, it's super competitive, super sweaty. It's to the point sometimes where it's not even fun. You know, it's more of a task than anything. It's stressful, you know what I'm saying? And for me, and I think for a lot of people, gaming is an escape from reality. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be fun. And going up against sweats and going up against people who are trying their ass off 100% of the time, it's not fun for Call of Duty players. Unfortunately, it's just not, you know. And another reason why it's bad is because when you have that in the game, it forces people to try to manipulate that system, which in turn makes the gaming experience overall bad. Well, which I mean, man, manipulate the system. I mean, you got people hacking, or what are they doing, man? You got to break it down for me, man. You know, I've not played Call of Duty in a long time, which I mean manipulating a system. I mean, they manipulate the system. You got people who do stuff like they reverse boost. What is reverse boosting? I mean, I got a boost in my Honda Accord and I hit the button and it make me go faster, man. But I mean, if I was to reverse the boost, that maybe make me, I don't understand. No, I'm not talking about that type of boost. I'm talking about basically going to a lobby and getting a really, really bad score to make their KD go down so that they can get in a lobby with people who are really, really bad. Does that make sense? Oh, I see what y'all are saying, man. So basically, if I pretend like I'm a bad player, I'll go up against bad players, and then that'll make me really seem like a really good player, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. And see, that's toxic to me, man. Because first of all, that's not fair to those players who aren't so good, who got this MLG guy in their lobby who reverse boosted. And second of all, that's just downright cheating. You know what I'm saying? And people also do things like they camp and sit in corners, and you even got people out there who create new accounts just so they don't have to go up against people who are as good as them. Oh, I see what you're saying. So basically, it's changing the way people play the game for the worse, and it's splitting the community. Okay, I understand what you're saying now, Blizo. Yes, man. So let me ask you a question, Blizo. Do you think that skill-based matchmaking belongs in the game? And obviously the developers think that it's supposed to be in the game because they keep putting it in there, man. Why do you think they keep doing that? Man, to be honest with you, skill-based matchmaking, in my opinion, doesn't belong in gaming. And see, I'm old school. I come from the days where you go into a lobby, you either get your ass whooped or you whoop that ass. Very few and far was the opportunity where it was in between and you have a very close match. You know what I'm saying? But skill-based matchmaking basically protects people from getting pub stomped, is what it is. It's not going to put somebody with a 0.5 KD into a lobby with somebody with a 3.5 KD. That person just won't stand a chance. Now, unfortunately, there are more people in that 0.5 KD area than there are people in that 3.5. So skill-based matchmaking is good for the majority and bad for the minority. And gaming is a business, and you want to keep the majority happy, not the minority. The minority is like, y'all can just deal with it. You want to keep the majority happy, and that's why they have skill-based matchmaking in gaming now, because of that. So people like myself are gonna suffer because of it, because you know, the better I am at the game, the better the competition is gonna be. Okay, I see what you're saying, man. So basically, you don't feel like it belongs in the game. I don't. I really don't. I honestly do not think it belongs in gaming. But it's gonna be in gaming because, unfortunately, like I said, you know, there's a very, 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 very small percentage of people who don't like it, who feel like it's shouldn't be in the game. People like myself, very small percentage compared to the community as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to take it out of the game. They're going to leave it in there because of that. Oh, yes, I understand what you're saying, man. You know, that's kind of like back home in Jamaica, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like the fact that I had a goat farm, you know what I'm saying? Because they like to eat goat. Well, I don't like to eat goats. I like to keep goats as pets, you know what I'm saying? But I'm one of the rare few people on the island of Jamaica that like to keep a goat as a pet, you know. We talking about Call of Duty and you talking about goats right now. I mean, can we stay on topic here? I mean, the videos, we almost done, man. We almost done. Okay, Blizo, I am sorry. I'm just getting a little hungry, and you know what I'm saying? But you just told me you don't eat goats. Well, no. What time? I know. Look, Blozo, you stuttering. Anyway, let's wrap this up, man. So basically, like I said, man, skill-based matchmaking is in this game. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I don't care what, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers who are saying that, you know, it's just all in our heads and whatever, and it's not in the game. Skill-based matchmaking is in the game, and unfortunately, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with, especially with this particular Call of Duty game. I mean, for the duration of the year or whatever. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Are you feeling the effects of it, or you really don't care? Are you even still playing Call of Duty? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure y'all like this video, share this motherfucker, please share the video. And me and Blozo, we gonna see y'all in the next one. And I'm out with the bumper club. Time out. Flag on the play. Now you know I always do the outro. You always want to rain on my parade, man. I don't understand.
Man,
all I want to do is do the outro.
It's my video, my channel,
man.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, whatever.